you want my love tomorrow, you better give it up today. 'Cause I've always sang, but mostly in the comfort of my own house. When I was little, I would sing in the shower, and I had like a pink Casio cassette recorder that I would, put blank tapes into and record myself singing harmonies to myself. So I've always liked to sing, but I never did it in front of an audience until my mid-20s, when I met my husband, Tim Bluhm, and he really encouraged me to start singing out in front of people. I, as a teenager and a young adult, was a big fan of the Mother Hips, which is my husband's band, and I was at a Mother Hips show and ended up at an after party, and they were doing the kind of pass around the guitar, and it landed in my lap, and I played a song, and Tim heard me sing, and said, "Hey, do you have any plans to come to San Francisco?" I was living in San Diego at the time. And I said, "No," and he said, "Well, you should. I would love to record you." And so that's what started the whole process of me singing, in front of people and on records, and making my own records and writing my own songs. I started as a solo artist, and it lasted it was very brief, and then I enlisted Darren Ney, the lead guitar player in the band, to play guitar with me. And when we made our first record, Toby's Song, we wanted to release it with a show, and we wanted the show to reflect the album. So we put a band together, and it's been the Gramblers ever since, and we never went back. I mean, Darren and I have known each other since we were 6 years old, so there's a real kind of like familiar, like childhood bond that you just have when you grow up in the same town as somebody. And Tim's my husband, and we just all jive really well together. Tim Bluhm is a big influence on all of us, and we all love the Mother Hips, so there's that kind of commonality of musical style that we all really love and have in common, and we like a lot of the same music, which I think helps a lot. Yeah. Our most current album is called Driftwood, and it's on CD and vinyl. We were just trying to figure out what we wanted to call the record, and it's actually kind of a loose reference to Merle Haggard. Yeah, we all love Merle Haggard very much, so yeah, it's kind of loose. And I live, by the ocean, and I collect driftwood, and a lot of multiple meanings, I suppose. It's great to have a big setup on stage, and on stage we do have a really elaborate setup. Tim plays, he's traveling with a Hammond B3 now, and a Rhodes piano, and a Leslie, and we've got electric guitars, and acoustics, and, drum kit, bass, and 4-part harmonies, so on stage it's definitely very full, and it's nice to kind of have a flip side to that, and to be able to be flexible, and we certainly couldn't fit, our entire setup in this living room, so it's nice to be able to be versatile. And the van sessions just started because we were traveling a lot. Anyone that's on the road touring knows how much time you have in the van and how bored you get, and we don't have a radio, so no, well, we didn't at the time, in the van. So we make music, and it's actually a lot more fulfilling in some ways, because making music is what we love to do. excited for the summer. We are really excited. We'll be at Newport Folk Festival and Bonnaroo, Mountain Jam, the Hangout. So those are like really cool things that we've been looking forward to. And we're hoping to have a new record out for the summer. We're looking for labels and shopping it around and hoping we find the right fit. And yeah, I'm just really proud of the band. The willingness to go out on the road and to work so hard and, just be really committed. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah.
Oh, you can take or leave me as I am. I play my song, I wake up at 2:00, I sleep in the kitchen and I cook in the bedroom.
Hey, I'm Nicki from Nicki Bluhm and the Gramblers, and you're watching Baeblemusic.